3 changes in the engine room for DC's last home game, and they are big ones. Vaca starts at hooker, while recently called up USA Eagle Colin Gross wears the 6 jersey, and a last-minute change, Canadian Callie Martinez moves up to the bench to start in place of USA Eagle Jack Ascaro. 4 more changes from our Old Glory Black back line. Another recently called up USA Eagle McVie joins Mueller and Humphrey on the wings, with rising star John Powers stepping into the midfield. Head coach Simon Cross mentioned several times how important depth is as they head into the postseason. He feels lucky to have so much quality young talent on his bench, and one as such is in the form of USA Eagle practice squad call-up Connor Buckley, who, as Simon Cross put it, has been absolutely on fire recently.
All right, partner, turns to the NOLA Gold starting lineup sport tonight, presented by Rob's AC.
NOLA changes half their pack for this road trip to our nation's capital. Harmon and Paranihi step in at props, and it's a fresh second row pair of Botcher and Coleman for the goal. 3 new faces and a few shifts in the back line for NOLA. The electric Namibian international Stevens runs the show at 9. Roberts comes in at left wing, bumping Philemone to the right. Depperschmidt steps into outside center, push Duplessis to 12. And last week's MLR recipient Jackson Hope moves to fullback. He was a Team of the Week player. Head coach Corey Brown says the playoffs start a whole new campaign where everything is different, but he's got a lot of young players in there in his bench, including 2022 second-round overall draft pick Sebastian Villano.
Time to play some rugby in our nation's capital this evening. Kickoff from NOLA side. NOLA is bound for the MLR Playoffs, presented by sportsbreaks.com. Second and final regular season matchup. First time these teams met, Mike, way back in round 1, beginning of the year. And the NOLA victory of 18-6. Seems like a long time ago for the coaches and players. Passed ahead for NOLA here. Tom Florence, the 8, gained some territory. Inside the 22, pass to the outside channels. Want to start here for the visitors. Depperschmidt dots it down.
In the game, I mean, this is not even 90 seconds into this, and watch this kick over the top from Yona, and then just sits up perfectly into the hands of Philemone and finds Florence in support, and then it's just quick recycled ball, and DC just doesn't stand a chance on defense. Simple hands. Jackson Hope just fixes the outside defender coming across, and it's an easy score there on the outside for Depperschmidt. But again, this is just an offensive onslaught to open the game from NOLA Gold, and a big statement about their intentions over the course of the next month through these MLR playoffs.
Stevens work to the outside channels. Yona, difficult pass to catch there for Depperschmidt. He's got to retreat. Made a one-handed grab. Good work there from Jackson Hope, who's really been brilliant for this team this year. Perfect feed. NOLA does it again. Philemone, the right wing from Tonga. The dive for 5.
Because he makes this happen. That big pass over the top that comes to the outside channel really goes nowhere. And we talk a little bit about X-Factor type players who can make something out of nothing. Take a look at this. Watch this work rate. Here's an offload there, but watch Jackson Hope. There is nothing on for him. There are 4 white jerseys in front of him, and somehow he gets his hands free and throws that backdoor pass to Philemone. I mean, that is what you need out of a fullback when literally nothing is on, no space, lots of opposition in front of you, and somehow you throw that pass to the outside channel, and the biggest man on your team in the outside channel.
How much momentum can they create? Instead, he'll get that off to McVie. Look for outside channels instead. Robertson. Outside pass means somebody's open. Gonna be a dot down for the home side. It's Humphreys, the right wing, for 5. Harry Humphreys has answered for Old Glory DC.
About getting punched in the mouth early in the game. This is their retaliation here, so they don't get what they want out of that particular maul. But then how about this composure from the DC backline to recognize the space on the outside and just presence of mind, just put that ball through the hands. Starts with
getting closer. Tommaso Boni, the inside center. On the verge. Longwell. A meter or so out. What a hit. Martinez creates, and eventually it's in. And done it down by the big man, Aquali.
Check this out. They caught everybody sleeping that time. There was nobody out there.
By himself, Mike.
I mean, literally nobody from NOLA.
Line up for the visitors here from New Orleans. Ready to resume. O'Toole from Ireland. Gets things started. Dummy, Yona has the sprint. Good pass. Works for Roberts, who's going to coast in for 5. Julian Roberts dots it down. And NOLA Gold breaks the 17-point scoring streak for the home side, Old Glory DC. Corneligan has replaced Vaca. He'll start. Good pass. Daniel Elgin at the back of the pack. See if he gets the ball here. Driving forward. Arms up in the air. They've got it. 5 on the board again for the home side. Coy, Nelligan. Close. No arm in the air. Comes to the outside. Within a meter or so. The NOLA Gold cash in.
Don't touch the 9.
Driving ahead, arms in the air, and they've got 5. It was a fight and a battle. And in the end, it's going to be a try for 7 under the post. Wow. Roberts tally to tie it. Robertson kicks this one out to touch, and that's it. Old Glory DC gets the win in the final match of the regular season in round 18. Chicago did beat Miami by a final of 38-26, so it's Chicago as a 3 seed.